So you log into your WordPress dashboard using your login and password that is set up, and this is the first screen you see. And if you click over this area on the left and click on it, or click visit website, you go to the front page of your website. This is what your website visitors will see, and when you're logged in, you've got these quick links along the top to do certain features. But we'll just go into the dashboard by clicking on dashboard here. And you've got this main area on the right, and this just gives you quick bits of information if you had any new comments or any new posts. But what you'll use most is this area on the left, and we'll just go through each of these now in turn just to show you. So first off, we've got posts, and this is when you do anything associated with posts. So if you click on all posts here, it takes you to a screen and shows you all the posts you've got. But of course, this is a fresh WordPress install, so there are no posts there. But if you had some posts, there would be a big list of posts there that you could click on. If you click add new, it opens up the new post editor window. So this is where you fill in all the details of your post. You give it a title and you write some content and you can publish it. We've also got categories and tags underneath the post label, and here you can set up some predefined categories and tags, but you can also set these on the fly from within the new post editor anyway. Next on the list on the left we have media, and this is where all your images and photos etc. go. So if you upload them during posts, it will show here, but you can also add new media directly through here. So you can drag things off your desktop, or you can select files to upload here. You've got pages next, and these are similar to posts, so you can just add a new page, such as an about page or a contact page, and you can fill that in here. Add a title and some content and then publish it. And then next on the list we've got comments. So when someone comments on a post or a page, it will show up here, and then you can approve them, or you can edit them, or you can delete them. Next on the list is appearances, and the first thing you come to are themes. And these are child themes. These are basically what style your website. So here I have a few already uploaded, but you can search or add new themes. So WordPress has a big repository full of themes you can search through, or you can upload premium themes that you may have bought, more professional themes, through this window too. So let's do a quick theme search, and you'll see it'll bring up a load of theme options. And these are all free themes here, which may be good enough for your needs, or you may need to purchase a premium theme such as the Genesis themes and upload them here. And when you choose your themes or upload your themes, they'll show up here and you can select and activate them. There are options to customize your theme straight through this back end, do some quick customization, such as set the title and the tagline for your website. And you can turn these on or off. You can edit some colors, some basic colors of your theme, change background images, and you can specify a static front page or a front page of your website that shows latest posts. And this one has featured content area, and depending on your theme, you may get different options here in the customization area. Next we have widgets, and widgets are what makes the WordPress content management system so versatile. So you have these widget areas, and again, depending on the theme, you may have more or less. And with the Genesis framework, you have several different widget area layouts. And you have these widgets on the left, and you basically just drag these widgets on the left into the certain widget area. So the main one that most people use is the primary sidebar, which is the area on the right or left of your page. And here I've just dragged in a text widget, and you can give it a title, and you can save it, or you can put anything you want in here, and this will show up on all posts and pages where you say you want to show the primary sidebar. So this can be very useful. You can have email sign-up forms, or maybe social media areas in the sidebar, and you just set it up here. There's also menus under the appearance link, and these can be the navigation, the primary or secondary navigation menus, or you can set custom menus to show up in your primary sidebar, for example, and you can set these all up here. So the first thing you do is you give your menu a name, and you say create menu, and then if you had lots of pages already created, you could drag pages into here to say show these pages for this particular menu. You can also manage where the menus can show up, so you can say use this particular menu as the primary menu for the website, or the secondary menu for the website, or you can use widget areas to show custom menus in different parts of the website. Next we have the header area, and this is where you can upload a logo or change the top area of your website. And the next on the list under appearance is background, and this again you can change the colors of the background of your theme, or you can upload an image to use as a background. Then the final part is an editor, and this is for more advanced use. So these are all the files that make up your WordPress website. And the two main files that you may play around with are the style CSS, or the CSS Style Sheet, which basically lays out and does all the formatting of your website. You can specify font types, font sizes. You can do all the different layouts of the headers or different parts of the website, all in the CSS. And each child theme that you choose has its own CSS file. There's also a functions.php file in here, which controls the functionality of your website, or a lot of the functionality of your website. But this is more for advanced users. Next on the list we have plugins, and like widgets, plugins make WordPress really versatile. Basically they add functionality or features to your WordPress website. And like themes, there are free plugins that do all sorts of things, like add SEO options or allow you to style your website in a certain way. Or you can have premium themes that cost a little bit of money but are normally more professional and do a lot more for your website. So you can just search for something here. So for example, if you want to add contact forms, you can search for contact forms and see if there's any plugins that do that. And there is lots of great plugins that do this. So you basically just install these and activate them, and you can use the contact form functionality. Or if you buy a premium plugin, you can upload it here. There's also an editor with the plugins, and like the editor on the themes, you can edit and modify the plugins yourself. There's also the users, which basically shows you the users that can access the dashboard of your website. You can specify different users, so there's only one now, which is me, and there'll only be one for you, but you can add new users and give them different roles so other people can add posts and pages to your website. And there's all sorts of parameters you can set up here. Next on the list there is tools, and to be honest you probably won't use this area much, but you can import and export different parts of the website and different features. And finally there's settings, and this is an area we'll use a lot. This is where you basically set up the general settings of a website. So the first tab is general, and you can do things such as your site title and your tagline, and also the email address and some subscriber issues and the formatting of your date and time. So just some general settings you can do here. And then under writing, again this is something you probably won't use too much, but you can do a few settings here. You can choose a default category or default post type. Next on the list in settings is reading, and this is another area you actually won't use that much, so we'll skip over to discussion. And this is where you can set what happens when people comment on your website, on your posts, your pages. You can say what kind of people can comment, whether they need to be logged in to comment, and if comments are held in moderation, or other things like this. The media, under the settings, you can set up the default sizes for the different images you upload. So you can have thumbnail, medium and large sizes, and this basically is just a preset how big you want these to be. And finally, a permalinks, and this is actually an important area because by default it is set to show when you do a new post or page, it uses p equals and a number, and you want to change it to this post name, which means when you create a new post, in the URL for this post, it uses the actual post title, which gives it a lot more user-friendly and also SEO-friendly URL. So let's go ahead and add a new post now. I'll give it a title, or welcome to my website. And then I'll write a little bit of content, and you see it just automatically updates, and it's created a URL at the top there underneath the title. But we'll publish this. Then if you look just beneath the title here, you'll see the URL structure, and it's the name of the website / then the post title, which is much better for the website. So we'll go ahead and view this post by clicking view post here, and there it is. That's the post just created. there's not much there because it's just a quick one, but yours will be much better, I'm sure. And there you go, that concludes this quick and simple walk through the dashboard of the WordPress website. If you want to know more about customizing WordPress websites or general web design, head over to www.neilcurtis.me, where you'll find tutorials and guides and advice on styling WordPress websites.